Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, guys. It's Amanda.
How are you doing, my sis?
I am good, but forget about me. How was your birthday weekend?
Never forget about you. My birthday weekend was amazing because I spent it with you literally every single day.
It's like a treat for me, too.
It was so much fun. I had such an amazing birthday. I felt so loved and appreciated by so very many people near and far. We went to the Jonas Brothers concert to kick off the weekend.
So much fun.
So much fun.
I got turned.
I know. I don't know. We had 2 drinks but they were both doubles.
Yes.
And we were just,
Cool.
I was like, and it was so nice because I could just fully it was so nostalgic and just was dancing, singing, drinking. It was just such a vibe, with my best friend. And we were so close. We had amazing seats. We were right off the floor.
Oh, I could smell their sweat. I'm exaggerating.
I was about to be like Nick and Joe, yummy, yummy, but I always feel bad for Kevin.
No, Kevin looking good these days.
He looked great, and he did his solo song, and he did amazing.
Honestly,
and justice for Kevin.
His glow up is
yes, and he's such a great guy. His wife Danielle is precious. And there's this whole thing about him kind of being the forgotten one in the band, and I love that they got off stage and they were like, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Jonas, and they let him have a moment with his own song. Everyone went nuts. It was standing ovation after his song.
Yeah, I saw it in his face, how we kept clapping.
Yes.
And cheering him on, and he was about to cry.
Yes.
It was the cutest thing.
And I saw a clip of his wife Danielle watching him perform his song for the first time, at the first time they did it at the show. And she was crying and tearing up, and it was just such a beautiful moment. And it was so cute because when he first went to do it for the first time, a solo song, he got up there and he was like, I'm nervous. He said it to the crowd, and I'm just like, can we just hug Kevin?
He's so cute.
He's so cute. I always was very fond of Nick growing up. Still, he's my
Girl,
fave.
who was not? But now Joe these days too.
Joe's doing better, but I'm still a Nick girly.
I know, but Nick's all
it's
married
so
and shit.
funny when you I know it's so funny when you have whatever for a celebrity, and then you go on their page and you try and find something wrong with him in his relationship, and you're like, nope, they're fucking perfect. Their kids, their life, their marriage, he's such an amazing husband, embraces Priyanka's culture. She's a 12 out of 10, I'm perfection.
I feel like I'm a weirdo. I don't know if I'm the only person like this, but
yeah.
I feel like someone that's married in a relationship, some girls are like, oh my God, he's such a great husband, that's so attractive. And I'm like, I can't even look at that man.
Yeah.
He got a whole family. I'm just eyes closed.
No, I mean, yeah, you definitely feel that way.
I just think they're
it's
cute.
Icky.
I can't.
Icky. Well, yes, especially. I mean, it's one thing if it's a freaking pop star that you grew up watching, but I certainly feel that way on social media. If I see, I would never want to if I follow somebody who's an actor or influencer that just happens to be in a relationship, if anything, it's because I love the wife and the couple.
I love stalking married couples.
Yeah, I love to follow couples. It's never I'm looking at this man for any other reason.
Sarah Hyland and her husband.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes.
I love them.
So cute. Wells,
yes.
Adorable. Yes, I definitely have my little couples that I'm obsessed with that are the cutest that I love to follow. I love Desi Perkins and her little family and her husband. I followed that whole journey. And it's never I'm looking at the man. No, I'd rather die.
And I feel I always follow the woman's page. I don't know.
Yes,
I
totally.
don't ever.
Yeah, I don't think I'm following.
I don't think.
Certainly not. But yes.
Look at us being so hot.
Oh my God.
You girls
just
not like
amazing.
us, do better. Do better.
I know.
There's girls listening right now I don't care. I find that man
hot.
I'm
That's
gonna
not true. I have a hard time. It is true. It is true. And we'll get into it deeper into the episode, but we're going to do the Love is Blind reunion recap. But a Casey would probably be looking at somebody's man trying to slide in.
Throw that whole bitch out. Watching that,
Casey.
watching.
Casey
We'll
wanted
get into it,
everybody's
but like
man.
that's a girl that a friendship I hope never finds me because I don't trust you.
That was so wild and crazy. And yes,
No, her name came up a lot.
yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry, we'll talk about it.
on the docket, we'll just let you guys know so you can skim to whatever you like to watch and whatever. We'll do a little. Love Island Australia came out. We'll do a little initial thoughts. Like I've only seen the first episode. You've watched two, but like just letting you guys know we're gonna be following that. We're going to talk Selling Sunset, the first 4 episodes we both watched so far because it just dropped.
Dancing
Love
with
is
the Stars.
Blind Reunion, and then Dancing with the Stars Halloween night. So that's what we have. And also, of course, we need to talk about our girl Huda.
Yes.
So if you want.
Always got to talk about our
We
girl.
always have to talk about our girl, and we are like vocally supporters of Huda. So like good, bad, everything in between, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We can just jump into that now, unless there's anything else you feel like you want to talk about. Anything we had. Well, let me just say this before we get into that. Thank you for an amazing birthday weekend.
Oh my God, of course.
Making me feel so special. Not just the Jonas Brothers. The next day we went to a Halloween. We took our dogs to a dog event.
That was fun.
We did a little.
And that was hard for me. I was hungover.
You were hungover from Jonas Brothers, and you still came, and we had brunch. And then the next day we had a resort day. Shout out to the Belgrove at West Palm Beach for treating us like true royalty. Like compliments to the chef. It's like
AKA babe.
The most amazing resort, food A1, pool A1, everything was amazing.
Service, everyone was great.
We walked up to the cabana. There was like a card for me for my birthday. They had balloons, they had a sign, they had shrimp cocktail, fruit on ice, like anything we wanted, we were just taken care of. We had champagne, or Prosecco. We had the best time. An amazing birthday, and thank you to everyone who made me feel so loved and so very special.
Because you are, sis.
I just like have to say too, like getting older, like it's just I always have like sometimes
Getting
like, younger. Like sometimes I get like a weird complex about it, just like in terms of like where you're supposed to be in life or whatever. But I think like especially going into this next year, like
I was gonna say, give us what you learned last year, this year.
I feel like I've never felt more sure of myself and more just like life is so short, and just living for you and remembering that okay, I went through a breakup this past year. Best thing that's ever happened to me. Like I feel such peace. I feel so good about me. I feel like in such a good place because I'm building my life the way I want it. If there is something that I don't deserve or doesn't serve me, or like have this pit in my stomach feeling, like you don't have to live like that. And I would rather be there for me and with the people around me who care about me and treat me the way I deserve to be treated, and build my life the way I want it, and someone will fit into it. I don't need to live somebody else's life with them for them.
Yep.
And it's like, it was such a big year for me. I found the best therapist of my life this year.
Love that.
I don't know. It's like a weight lifted off of me because I chose myself, and I feel more loved than ever because the people in my life are like loving me right. And
I tell her all the time, I'm like, good luck finding a man because I love you so hard. They're going to have to one up me.
Yeah, no, literally. No, it's true. And you treat me amazing. And it's like, sometimes you just need to take like the poison out, and you just feel so good. Like, I just feel like I even like all of a sudden, I feel like I like just feel lighter in every sense. As soon as I left, it's like the craziest thing. Like I got to my place, didn't cry like a day since. Like it was like the hardest, scariest thing I ever did. The thing I was most afraid of in my life, like, was to leave. And then once I did it, I was like, oh my God, what was that? It's like I was snapped out of the delusion. Like life is so much better when you are living for you and choosing yourself, and like a partner that will meet you where you're at. And like sometimes you just outgrow people. Sometimes it's not a horrible situation. And in that case too, like things happen. And I would just say, like, don't settle. Everyone around me has had that one breakup.
Yep.
Where they're like, I stayed in this for too long. I left. I found myself. And then I found a person who was like my person. And it's like I've seen it happen to you.
Girl, I'm excited for you. Like, as your sister / best friend, I'm not worried about your future. I already know, like, you're gonna get creme de la creme, top to the top. Like, you just go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
girl, I
honey.
can't wait to see it. Guys, I'm like, you don't even know. I'm living my matchmaker dream.
She's
I'm
so
trying
funny.
so hard.
You have no idea. Like oh my God, she's out of control. It's so funny.
I
And
bet
I'm
everyone.
also like, I've never felt this feeling where like, I'm just so not like male centered right now where I'm like,
It's just gonna happen for you.
like, I just feel so at peace that I feel so good about it. And I know like, in my time, it's going to happen how it's supposed to happen. Like, I'm excited to date, but I'm also excited to, like, have my time on the couch with my dog or, like, choose whatever the hell I want to do for the day, like, on my own terms.
Yep.
And it's been really, really nice.
Yeah, it's Alina's world.
Ugh,
And I just fit into it.
no, no, honey. That's not true. You're also my soulmate, so we're a team here. We're a partnership.
It's going to be a great year for you. I just know it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Best one yet.
Thank you, Sissiana. Okay, let's
Speaking of sis, let's get into our other sis.
Let's get into our sis, Huda. Okay, so here is what we will say. Huda and Louis were on a live, and they got a phone call from what sounded like a child.
It did.
Pranking them. They had a reaction in the moment where it seemed like they were just like in a state of shock, and this like unhinged moment happened, and they're just looking at each other like kind of stunned, uncomfortable. And then they immediately like hang up and are like processing in real time.
So here's my thoughts on it. Like, I don't know what they heard. I know they said they didn't hear it and they did laugh. Like, I don't know what the whole context was.
Right.
You know, I don't even know, but all I know is like the laughing, like obviously they acknowledged that that was not
an appropriate
reaction, especially because they know like the last word was something that was derogatory and like something that should not have been said.
Right.
So that, you know, I'm not picking sides on what they heard, what they didn't say.
Yeah.
That we don't know.
Right. I would say this. We are never going to know what was heard, what was said, if the clip that was circulating, like how clear it was on the like we don't know. We're not here to dissect that.
Yeah.
All we know is somebody said something really nasty. We do not condone racism in any form. It is something that we are I have literally deaded friends so quickly over something so small. Like I don't judge a lot of people and I give a lot of grace, but like that is something that we do not play with, that we have had relationships in our friendship circles, in our families. Like this is not something that we're here to play about. And I think that sitting here picking apart the reaction and what did they hear, we can't accomplish anything. We're never going to know. Yeah. However, what we do know is when it happened, Huda and Louis took it upon themselves to address it. They knew it was serious.
I saw them addressing it before I even saw the video circulating.
And I think that's what brought a lot of attention to it was they made statements because I'm sure like, you know, a lot of us are not on their live. So that obviously drew attention to it, but they did the right thing. I think they clocked immediately that was wrong and that their reactions maybe were not the best reactions. And they issued statements and apologies immediately after. After that, Olandria releases a statement calling for further action and donations, to which Huda responds again with a lengthier statement, donation, and then resources for others to donate.
My thing about it is I think it's great she did that. I think it shows that she's acknowledging that the whole situation was fucked up.
Yes.
You know, and she obviously thinks of the person. Literally, someone on a call said it. It did not come out of her mouth.
Right.
So for people to call her the R word, I think it's a little much. Yeah. Because one, I'm pretty sure.
Right. She didn't say it. She's not proud of her reaction.
Yes.
She addressed that immediately.
Mm-hmm. I feel like some people just find reasons to hate her. So I think some people's feelings are valid to feel how they want to feel. Yes. I totally get that. But there's also people that just do not like her.
Right.
And they are, you know, cough, cough, Shelly, are just like throwing more
fuel to the fire.
Fuel to the fire, yes.
I think here's what it is. Racism is extremely serious. And if we are there are people that are genuinely triggered by this and upset, and you have every right to be like, we are never going to tell people how to feel about that. But it comes to a point where there are people who are using this just as a method of like taking down a person rather than actually caring about racism. And that's what I have a problem with. If you are just, it never came out of Huda's mouth. It has now become this thing as if Huda herself said it, and being used to completely strip this person of like any type of decent human being that she is, like challenging her whole humanity over this. And I think that is where the problem is. There seem to be people that are using this because they want to take down Huda and not because they care about racism. And they should fucking care about racism. And I think that there are now using this, it's like a boy who cried wolf situation, because there are going to be people who are actually racist people, who are really nasty people that are dangerous to society, that need to be held accountable. So if you're going to put this energy on other people where it may not be like the same thing, and this is not because we're caring about racism, then it's going to make people not take seriously when there's an actual situation of a person that is dangerous.
I agree. Like, at the end of the day, we obviously, feel like, and I think she feels the same way, that the reaction, like, that didn't happen. We wish it wasn't a thing. She took accountability for that. I think her response for everything she did also was mature.
Yeah.
So, while this may not make everyone happy, I think she took the necessary steps.
Yeah. And I'm happy, you know what? She donated, like, maybe it helps a lot more people step up and do the same. I just hope that it's not a situation where, like, I want people who are challenging her, like, I really do hope you care about racism and not just about taking down this girl. Because all of a sudden now it's become this whole thing against Huda. But did we forget that Louis also in the video? Why is it all only Huda? Like, Louis laughed.
Or the person that actually was on the call. I feel like that person, I haven't seen anyone talking about them.
Who is that? What is going on? Like, if that had happened to anybody else, I don't want to feel this way, but it just feels like if it was other people's like favorites, they would be like, oh my God, it was a reaction in a moment, or find a way to defend it. We're not defending it, but I'm just saying, like, because it's her, like, it hasn't even become about Louis. Like, I feel like he's totally slid under the radar. Mind you, this is a Black man who responded in the same way. I think it was a thing of like, like a processing in the moment. But I'm still, like, obviously, I don't like that was the reaction. We're bummed about it.
Yeah, and I would say everyone releasing statements too. Like, the one that kind of annoyed me the most was Shelly. Like, keep that energy, because you're hanging out with Sierra after everything that happened to her. Like, I don't understand, why. I feel like Shelly's intentions were, like, to attack. She's literally.
Yeah, you're picking and choosing. And racism applies to everybody. And I think that, like, her statement is because it was Huda.
100%.
And when it was Sierra, she said, we all, like, people take accountability. Let's have empathy, this and that. So did Huda. She took accountability. And so, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
But what can you do? Things are going to happen. I just hope that, like, we don't diminish how serious racism is by throwing it around to take down a person rather than caring about how serious racism is. That's all I feel about it. So now we can get into Love Island Australia that we just started watching. We'll just give, like, initial thoughts. I watched the first episode. You watched the first two, so you'll know a little bit more than me. It doesn't feel the same as US for me yet.
It doesn't yet, but I'm like, I feel like I have to mentally prepare for new episodes every night.
Yeah.
That's, like, the biggest struggle. But I'm excited to, like, get into something like this again. Although Love Island Games is my favorite. That was probably my favorite out of all the Love Islands.
Yeah. So I think Love Island USA is my favorite. But I also, I can't say that because I don't really watch the other Love Islands.
I heard Australia.
But I like USA better than Games.
Okay. Then yeah, that makes sense.
But
all right, who are your favorites? What are you thinking?
Definitely just love Isabel.
Oh, I love her.
She's so
I
gorge.
just want to put it in my pocket.
She's so cute. She's sweet. She's smart. I love her.
And of course,
Lacey,
she's
yes.
coupled up with Connor.
Yes.
Of course.
Who's, I think, the most attractive guy on there.
Agreed.
Lacey is a loosey-goosey, silly little crazy little something. She is so ditzy dumb.
She's so TV, though.
She's so TV. She doesn't even know her man's name, but she's in love.
She cracked me up with that. She had me questioning his name.
She reminded me of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was like such a me thing.
Not in all the other aspects, but just in the names, because she couldn't say Jotham. Couldn't say it for her life. She, even to him.
She gave him a nickname. What is
Goth.
it? Goth.
She couldn't do it at all. And then I laughed because the icing on the cake to me was like when one of the girls was sitting with Ross and she goes, she called you Ron earlier. And I'm like, I literally can't. Like, it's so funny to me.
She's so funny, though. I like her. She's definitely comedy for sure.
Yes. Let me pull up. I'm pulling up a picture of everyone because I'm just acclimating with the names. Okay. So we have Isabel and Connor, cute. Okay, the new bombshell, Gabby. It took me a minute with that.
I love Gabby. She's
I
grown on
don't
me
know
second
her yet.
episode. Yeah,
I don't know her yet, but like the voice for me, I was like, girl, you don't have to try so hard. Like, it's okay.
I like her. We're gonna like her. You're gonna like her.
I'm
next
gonna like
episode.
her.
Yeah.
Okay, cute.
She's just very like forward and honest and like. She's a very girl's girl.
Yes.
Even though she's trying to steal me, she's still a girl's girl.
With Yana and Cooper, I feel like, girl, like, get over your ex. Like, you don't need to put that on this man. I feel like that's horrible. And to tell him that's not something he can fix. So, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm glad she's just being open and communicating, but I was like, come on, poor freaking Cooper. Like,
what made me laugh first episode was when you know how they all get to kiss each other, or like the girls get to kiss the guys they're interested in.
Yeah.
And Sharon kissed Ross, and she's like, it tastes a little salty.
I know.
And then Connor said she tasted salty
too. It's probably you, but it could have been from Ross. But literally, I don't know. That's such a mean thing to do on TV. Also, Sharon, in the first episode, rubbed me the wrong way from her intro, from her answers to questions. Like, they were asking her what her red flags are. She's like, oh, I have so many. First, she goes short king, which is so stupid. That's not a red flag. And then she just started naming like weird things that were more like icks. I'm trying to remember what they were. But they weren't red flags.
That was memorable.
There was another one, too, that she said that was just like an ick. Where she might as well have been like, oh, if they were sandals. Like, that's how it was. It wasn't like she was naming red flags at all.
Yep.
And then one of the girls, I don't know if it was Lacey or somebody. I just need to address this in general. They asked one of the girls, what do you look like? And it might have been Lacey. I'm not sure. What do you look for in a man? Like, what do you want? What are you looking for? She was just like, she just said like, oh, smart, intelligent, and I just want to be able to turn my brain off. I just want them to think for me. I want them to be able to turn my brain off. Every time I hear this now, I literally just roll my eyes because it's like this social media.
Oh, I agree with that statement.
No, it's such a social media line that it's just been so cliche for like, it's so stupid.
It's just,
I want to turn my brain off. If I hear it one more time, that's not an original thought.
I think what they're saying is they want someone masculine.
Yeah, that can lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hate when it's like you're talking in cliches. Have an original thought. Be real. What do you want? What do you want in a man? That's not an answer. Like, I literally.
Was she the Kenya one?
Every time I see girls, which is Lacey. Every time I see girls that are like, oh, I just want to try. I just like I get the ick because I'm like, you're not even thinking for yourself right now because you've just seen that line so many times. And when people like deep dive saying it, it's like it's all these social, when I see people like, even on podcasts, like just saying the same lines over and over. And it's like, these are not original thoughts. And it just drives me insane.
You know what drives me insane?
It just gives me such an ick.
Just super random.
Yeah.
Every time I watch Love Island or and then they talk about like what they do, I'm like, damn, how many fucking personal trainers are there out there?
Oh my God.
Everyone's a fucking personal trainer.
They can leave their jobs. Everybody else that's got like a salary job can't leave.
That's true. I never thought
and
about
they're
that.
going to be fit.
That's
and
true.
you got to live in a bikini on Love Island. So like, I guess, well, we have a female plumber, so that's a saucy twist.
That was interesting.
I thought that was cool.
That was.
But the Kenya one, that was really bad. That was Jotham and Lacey. Again, Lacey's the culprit.
I laughed so hard.
She literally, like, he was like, oh, this is a Kenyan, like, this is a tattoo for my brother. He's Kenyan. She goes, what's a Kenyan? Sis.
I had some wine last night.
Let me pray for you.
I was laughing.
I was like, oh my God, what does this man see in her? No, not really. That's mean. But like, oh my God. Like, she's funny.
Honestly, some men
And
like a girl that they like don't gotta say like.
She
just don't
cracks
talk.
me up. She's like, I'm 20, straight out the puss. I'm like, girl. She's a trip. I don't mind her though.
She's so TV.
She's cute.
They knew what they did.
Yeah, go ahead. You give me some more.
Let's see. So, like Ross, my thing with Ross, he just seems so sweet. I hope he can make it. And I was happy for him. Like, you know how like sometimes you watch, I'm like, oh no, they're not gonna be paired up with anyone.
Yes.
I was like, okay, he got paired up quick.
Yes.
Poor little Cooper was there waiting.
I know. So Ross, in like Australia and the UK, they're a little bit more mullet forward.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of the girls like that.
They're like, it's a different style that's like a kind of a cool thing to do. But like, I think that if they put a US guy with a mullet on our season, people would be like, what is happening?
Girl, honestly,
but I
if
think
the face is cute,
like,
they got potential.
It's like a more like thing. It's more their vibe. So like, I wasn't too surprised, but you know, it wouldn't happen here, I don't think.
What is Lacey's man's name?
Girl, let's look at the chart. I gave you a chart.
I can't pronounce that.
Lacey's man's name, Jotham?
Jotham, that one.
See, this is why I said she reminds me of her. Think of Gotham, but Jotham.
Jotham, corny. Can't stand him. Like, he is so cocky and like, I don't know. And when Gabby walked in, he was real quick to like up and forget his chick. Oh, she's my type.
I know.
I was just like, ugh, no.
But I didn't feel that way yet.
And then when he was like, you know, when I go out, I just make eye contact and they come up to me like, okay.
That's annoying.
Okay, are you, what?
Yeah.
Lacey, that man's not going to be leading.
Yeah. No. And of course, he's like a football player here. He's probably used to being like around these like freaking. But who's the other guy that's the athlete? What is his name? The swimmer.
Derek? No.
Derek? There's no Derek. Oh. Girl, I'm going to smack you. His name is Zach. This is exactly my point. Let's send you in.
He looks like a Derek.
Oh my God. Zach is a sweetheart and he's an athlete and he's a decorated medalist.
No, when he took off his hat, I was like,
I know. How old is he? Put your hand down.
Throw that gun.
You liked
but he was trying to save it. Like, this is my thing.
I was going to say, you liked bald men.
Yes,
before.
This is my thing with bald men. You either got it or you don't. This is my thing.
These are the things
Zach needs to shave it all off.
These are
He's
the
trying
things
to save
that happen in podcasts when people see the clips and they're like, take the mics away because you just started with, this is my thing with bald men.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you about bald men.
Because this is what it is. Like, I feel bad when they're like, you know how like you're balding? Like, God's telling you, that's it, no hair.
Yeah.
Shave it all off. Own that you're bald. Like
pick one.
Yeah, like that's it. I feel like when you try, because then I'm like,
I don't think he was trying to save it. It's all the way shaved down.
No, it's not bald. It's like skin fit. It's like I still see the spots.
No, he shaved it, girl.
No, this spots
it's
in there.
It's just growing back a little.
He needs to shave it all off.
They keep them in a chamber until they're released onto the show. He got to promise you he got a cut as soon as he could, but he's sitting there waiting to be sent into the villa, and his hair's growing.
Well, that hair should have been kept on.
Like I don't think that he's intending to have any hair on his head.
Okay, good.
But like that's just my take.
I think he'll be very handsome with no hair.
He doesn't have hair.
He has. It just looked crazy.
He has the growth coming in.
It just looked like he looked cute in this picture. He got a hat on.
Yeah.
He has potential. He's cute.
He's such a sweetheart. I think
sweet.
He's really very nice. But then apparently like something happens in the next episode, right, with him and
Bailey.
So Bailey I applaud her for being very forward at the very beginning, being like, I don't want kids. It's not for me. But that's a big thing that like you got to do what she did because you need people to know that because that's a major deal breaker for like half the population.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was nothing wrong with her being forward so quick.
Yeah.
But obviously Zach wants a family.
He wants kids.
So yeah, he's already like, oh, this ain't gonna be my match. Whereas Bailey's like still, but he should have communicated
But
better.
I think here, so you can enlighten me a little bit more on what happens in the second episode. But Bailey is very candid about like, don't want kids, not for me. immediately Zach is like, oh, I really do want kids. And then, so like that should send a signal, in my opinion, that like they both know it's not happening. But
Bailey's in Delulu world.
yeah.
So Bailey's still feeling him. No one else she clearly wants.
But why? Yeah, I guess like I couldn't, if I was talking to someone, like I want kids. So like if I was talking to someone and they said they don't want kids, immediately I'm out. There's no point.
I think the way she worded it, she said, I don't think children are for me. So I feel like that doesn't
really
completely
gave it. No, she really went in. She's like, it's not for me. I've never felt a mother instinct.
But him saying he wants kids, you would think she would have. I feel like if she kept pursuing that, maybe she was over him. I don't know. I don't know what her train of thought was. But I get his. Like he obviously needs to move on because that probably is not his match.
It's going to lead nowhere.
Yes.
Eventually.
So now he's macking on Sharn.
Okay.
They make out.
In episode 2.
In episode 2, they kiss. Everyone saw
But the problem is...
Well, this is what happens with them. And then he pulls Gabby for a conversation.
Okay.
And he's like, how are things? And then she's like, oh, how are things with you or Bailey? He's like, she told me she doesn't want kids. And that's like a deal breaker for me. Mm-hmm. So, Gabby runs over to to Bailey and tells her like, oh, he told me that it may not work with you because you don't want kids.
Right.
And then Bailey's taken back because she's like, why is he telling people that, like my business like
Instead of her, though.
Yeah, so I feel like she was lost in communication, that she didn't know that was a huge issue, as huge of an issue as he finds it.
Like, she didn't know in that moment that he had written her off.
Yes.
He should have told her that before making out with some girl out in the open.
Well, when he made out with her, they already had the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, they already had that conversation.
Okay.
But Gabby's the one that kind of opened the door for them to have that conversation.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, could have been before that, for sure. Could have been a bad timing.
Come on, Mike Phelps.
But yeah. So, okay. So let's see what else. Let me see. So we have, so I don't even know who Gabby couples up with. I kind of don't want you to tell me.
We don't find out.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she's just kind of in there until the recoupling, I guess.
Yeah, they go on, she goes on dates and stuff. But.
Yeah. I think Isabel and Connor are cute. Yeah, Bailey and Zach are not going to work out. Sharn and Ross are obviously not working out. Lacey and Jotham, who knows what that man is thinking. And then Yana's got to figure out if she can look at Cooper and not think of her ex.
I do like that Gabby went up to Lacey and said everything that Jotham? What is it?
Why do you think you're so bad at names?
Yeah. Okay, so Gabby goes up to Lacey and tells her everything that Jotham told her.
Jotham.
Fuck my life.
We're going to stop here.
Okay. Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Anyways, I like that she told her everything. I thought that was very girl of her to make sure that the communication's not lost. And then he's going to go and say that Lacey's kiss was better than Gabby's. He moving funny for me.
Oof.
I don't like him.
Oof. I don't like that. Crazy. Okay. Well.
Stay tuned.
We'll be watching. Join us. Let us know your thoughts. We'll recap more next episode.
I'll learn his name.
We will practice Jotham.
Lacey's rubbing off on me.
I'm dead. No,
I rubbed up on her.
You've both been like this. You've been like this. Okay, up next, let's talk Dancing with the Stars Halloween night.
Ciao. That shit's rigged.
Before we get into all the performances.
Oh, God, you going to talk about Dylan?
No.
Oh.
Love Dylan.
He reads.
But no. I'm going to say this with the purest intentions in my heart. Okay?
Is it about me?
No.
Okay.
Okay?
Go.
I mean this with all sincerity. I think Andy is a treasure. I think he
but he needs to go.
Special. He's so precious. I loved his little story with his stepdaughter and his girlfriend, and he's a gem and he's so jolly. But it's time.
It's been time.
And I see all of your little TikToks, and you're panning the room, and it's like all of us girls gathered together to give 10 votes each to Andy. And you guys
are the problem.
Must be stopped. And I love you guys, and I love Andy, but it's time.
Yeah, like I want some entertainment, you know?
Like he's just,
He's so cute.
he's just kind of walking on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Let him go. We had a great night with the Ratatouille.
Watch him kill it next. He's going to start doing flips. That man's going to watch.
He can't even, he's really, really very, very beginner, like to the point where he's just kind of doing one step to the right, one step to the
Listen,
left.
that fan base will get him
He's
through.
gotta go. Now is the time to not let him go through. That's all I just want to put that out there. Let him go. I think he's ready. I think they prepare mentally every night. Let's let him go. Let Andy go. Let him go home.
All right.
It's time. Now let's talk Halloween night. Jordan and Ezra. What is going on with these judges? Jordan was absolutely incredible on Halloween night. She was one of the best performances. I loved her, and I loved Ezra's choreography. I was Whitney Carson during the scoring. Like, I was Whitney with my mouth wide open. They absolutely deserved higher scores. They were so harsh with their commentary. Like, justice for Jordan and Ezra.
They used a whole prop.
Like, and that was a problem.
That was sick.
They were like sitting there being like, take risks and don't play it safe. And like, here they are, not only not playing it safe, using it in an incredible way.
Awesome.
They absolutely killed it. And I was disappointed for sure.
We need new judges. We need new judges.
No.
This is time. Go bye-bye.
It really bothered me. Certain judges for sure. But like,
Derek can stay.
I feel like there's a little bit of like playing favorites this season. Like this, what is this Whitney hype? I don't understand. Like, she's wonderful, but also give other people like
sucks.
the same respect. Like,
As a person.
She's not bad at dancing. Like,
she's good at dancing.
She's great, but like, it's not like other people aren't as well. Like, she gets such a pass for everything. This is the second time that I recall that they've said to her timing was off, and they're still giving her like 9s.
Her shit was so boring.
It really did not stand out among the others. And during the dance marathon, Alex and Val should have won 1,000%.
Bro, I was so mad.
There was no world in which Whitney and Mark were doing better than Alex and Val during that dance marathon. Alex fucking put it on. She's flipping over 100 times in a row. She gets right back into her dance. Her facials, they're so into it. I forgot that Whitney and Mark were even on the dance floor because Alex and Val just captivated me so
America,
much.
Let's do better. Let's freaking vote our peoples up.
Yeah, like that really pissed me off.
Yeah, the judging is just, I was mind blown. When Jordan didn't get all 10s, I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It pissed me off.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Who were your favorites?
Jordan, probably Jordan and Alex. I like Jordan's. Alex's was great, but Jordan's like I thought that was fucking sick.
It was sick.
So talented.
Yeah.
Alex killed it both times she performed. It was so good. Robert could do no wrong. Robert. It was just, and even Dylan's was like so sensual and hot.
Yes.
Like that one, they pair so great together.
They do.
It's definitely my top favorites. Jen going home. While I'm surprised it wasn't Andy. I also feel like Jen would have been bottom 2 for me too.
Yeah. She was, she's definitely behind the crowd. She's doing better. I think that was her best dance of the night. I am, sad for her because it really shouldn't have been her this week.
She was very disappointed at the time.
And I don't think she was ready. And I think everyone was ready for it to be Andy, quite frankly. Elaine didn't even dance and like she beat her. And it's a lot. But I also feel so sad for Elaine. I voted for her for sure. Her routine, Elaine would have killed.
Yep, it looked good.
Like her rehearsal in itself, when she did that full out and in costume, forget it. Like they did a lot of big things in that routine too. And she was like over his head a few times. I was really impressed. So she definitely deserved to stay. So I do feel for Jen. I think her time was coming regardless.
Honestly, and I think she did really well for someone that just had a child.
It's insane.
Just had a child. But my issue with Jen's dance, which I know you said it was her, like one of her best. I just feel like it wasn't very fluid like I would have liked. It was too stiff. Like it didn't move how I wanted. Yes. And I felt like I was someone counting in their head still practicing and not performing.
Yep.
That was my issue
That's
with
a great way to put it. I do think Jen and Jan have had a rough ride, and like they never get like a judge that will just give them a nice compliment at one point.
But Zach over there, the camera pointed at him. I was like, Zach, you good?
Like I feel bad that like the judges will never just like be like, but great job, you're doing better. Like I feel like nobody gave them like full on like just some encouragement or positivity. They spoke really like online, like they're such a great united front. I like their bond and their friendship, and they've gotten a lot of shit from people, and like I feel like they have taken it very well. They're always like very classy in their responses. Like Jan got targeted by Val's brother Max on a podcast. If you don't know, Val's brother is also a dancer and I believe was a former pro. And he ripped Jan a new one, and it went viral all over online. And I'm happy though that Val addressed it and said like, look, I love my brother, obviously. Like I will always have his back, but like I don't agree. I did have a chat with Jan, and like when I did my first season, he was like, I loved that Val said this, but he was like, I was trash. He's like, I was out by week 2. Jan is doing great. Like I had my own chat with him, and he definitely said that he didn't agree with like his brother saying that Jan literally he was saying Jan should have never been on the show. Like he went off. So
You know who else cracks me up?
Who?
Derek is so funny. Whenever Carrie Ann talks, he's like, I don't have any time to talk. And she's like, what?
I am obsessed with Derek Huff. Hate Carrie Ann. Not hate, but like don't like Carrie Ann. So that back and forth, like I feel like Derek is everyone's opinion. And
Literally.
It's just like
he says it.
and he's doing like you could feel the tension, and I think it's so funny. And then there's just Bruno. And I love Bruno. And he's so funny.
Bruno,
like,
but when you picked up Whitney, I was so mad at you.
yeah.
You should have just took one for the team and gave it to who deserved it.
I know, at the dance marathon.
Yep.
Like that was so crazy. Why? And I was sitting there going, why is there even such a long deliberation? What's up for debate here? There's a clear winner.
Yes.
I didn't understand why they had to take so long.
And I can't
It
believe
wasn't
how quickly,
close.
What's his name?
You know,
the guy, the cutie. What's his name? Dylan. I even thought Dylan was doing good, like picking her up.
Great.
And I'm like, damn, they kicked him up. I was like, I want to punch
They
that
got
Reaper.
him real quick.
I'm like, stop.
He was running away with Danielle. Dylan Efron.
Too funny.
I love him. And then I've been obsessed with Dylan Efron this whole season. And then I literally went and watched trailers for him. Like I love this man.
Unhinged.
And to the point where like, then he comes on this episode and he goes, I like to read and I love romantasy. And I'm like, are you my person?
And I'm like, no,
and I'm like,
he is not.
And I did research. Yes, he does have a girlfriend.
And
so
that's
then I
why
had
he's
to
not.
reframe.
But when you're single, if you're single,
no.
If you don't marry her,
no. He's with his high school sweetheart. That's adorable.
Oh, that's so cute.
So
But
let
sometimes
that be.
fizzles out.
Sometimes you gotta test something else. No, but
we don't mean it. We wish you happiness.
No, we truly do.
Can you like copy and paste
and it would
yourself?
be too hard. Like I have to live near her, and so Dylan is probably not going to come here, and he's so
You know, his sister has to like you too.
I know. Well,
I mean, who doesn't like you? Yeah.
But the thing is, I will say about Zac Efron.
You mean Dylan?
No.
Oh, you mean Zach?
No, I mean Zach.
Oh, okay.
So he hasn't shown up yet. And then even dedication night, I thought that would have been the night because he dedicated the song to their little sister, Olivia, and did the dance with her to Zach's song. Mm-hmm. So he didn't show up, and then he was asked about it. And I keep seeing these headlines like, Dylan addresses why Zac Efron has been absent from the audience. And I'm like, oh, wow, we're going to be like, get the definitive answer that like Zach has been on set or doing something or whatever. And then I click on it, and Dylan's like, he's doing his thing. That was his answer. But he's been supporting. He's been very supportive.
Oh,
Dylan, let me hug you.
Oh, maybe Zach is just busy. You know?
Maybe he can't share what Zach's doing.
Yeah, maybe they could be filming.
But like Zach's on a boat with Nina Dobrev, and like I need you to sit in the audience.
They must be filming.
If Dylan, like when Dylan makes it to like top 3, like I'm gonna need Zach to be there.
Oh, he'll be there for sure.
Girl.
If not,
he would have been at dedication.
You know, Whitney, I heard, Whitney, you like to give out tickets.
Invite me. That's a crazy controversy.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
That's a little crazy. And
But it doesn't
shame on
surprise
Mark
me.
because
She's
he's been
messy.
doing this for
He
so
should know
many
better.
years.
Yep.
They tried to do a giveaway for tickets, and then all of a sudden this apology that they have goes viral. I didn't even know about the giveaway, but they were like, we'll make it up to you. Like, we're not allowed to do this. So they like announced that they're doing this giveaway for seats to the live show, and then they find it. Like, that's bribery. And then immediately after, they're like, oh, the network told us we can't.
You know, with voting things, the reason why Amanda cannot vote on things is because I will literally not vote you just because I don't like you. You could be
That's
you could be
fair.
the best dance of the night, and I'll be like, I still don't like you. You know, and that's my issue with like Whitney. Like, I think she's a great dancer. She got the best for her, and I still will not vote her because I don't like her.
Yeah, but I get that actually. But I also think.
But like, I think people should vote based on what it's about. Just not me. I can never.
But I'll say like my favorite dance of the night, and I didn't agree with Whitney's scores. I think she's been great. I think there are nights where she has had the best dance, but like I'd give it to Alex. I would say my favorite.
When you texted me and you were like, Alex, I said, but you biased.
No.
And then I watched. I was like, oh, she right.
Yes, but I haven't been like. I'll tell you when whoever did the best.
She's been good
each
a lot
week.
each week though.
Yes.
She's been very good.
Alex was my favorite on Halloween night. Loved Jordan's and I loved Robert's.
Yeah,
those
top
were
three,
my
too.
standouts. And I think Elaine would have killed if she like got to do it all out. And I'm so sad, but I'm excited for her comeback next week. She's really battered. You didn't watch her package before. You didn't watch the whole thing
I
of
saw
her
it on
in the
TikTok.
hospital. Did you see? Did you see her foot too?
Oh my God, yes.
Girl.
I don't watch it live, so I only forward it
She
to the
fast
dances.
forwards, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't like her outfit.
need you to watch
and you
the
were like, hello. And I
stories.
was like, oh yeah, duh. I
She
forgot.
guys.
I forgot.
I literally had to roll my eyes last night and hold it in because I've been waiting for her to watch this episode all week. And I'm like, did you watch it? Because like my thoughts are ready to spill out. And she's like, she finally watches it and she was like, wow. And she's texting me. She's like, great job, Elaine. And I'm like, and I literally responded by saying that would have been an amazing routine.
Oh, I must
You didn't
right
catch
over my head.
that nothing like
I
you
thought
caught
your
on to
English
nothing.
was all fucked up.
Then later on you go, but I didn't like her outfit. I'm like, girl, that was fucking practice.
I forgot.
That wasn't even she wasn't even in costume. You could see them talking like at the end of the dance where he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like there's
I just
come on,
forwarded to
girl.
the dance, and once it was over, I went to the next. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Oh my! Oh,
I was like, oh, she good, she good.
When
Okay,
I was like, she really not in this at all. She's doing it for y'all. She's not even doing it for me.
Yep.
Let me tell you, because I'm still trying to get her to watch Traitors, but she has an excuse because we're not watching it for the podcast. So
Listen.
I'm waiting. I need people to feel as passionate about the people that I like and don't on Traitors.
So the reason why Traitors is hard for me is because it's not in the now. That happened a while ago.
It doesn't matter.
Like, so for me, I'm just like, I'm like, no one's talking about it.
I understand what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
Yeah, so it's a little
But
dated.
now that's why I need you to watch it so we can talk about it. But that season was so good. I went back and I tried to watch season 2. It's not giving the same. I'm telling you.
I tried to
season
watch
3
season 1 and I couldn't do it.
Oh, no. Just season 3. That's it. That's where it's at.
I'll try again. I
I'm
have to have
telling you.
nothing else to watch.
That's kind of easy because you run out of shows quick. So I'm going to hold out hope. And if you're watching Traitors, slide into my DMs because I need to talk.
Oh, okay. If you guys watch 90 Day Fiance, if you watch
because I'm
Sister
not watching
Wives, no,
Wife Swap.
Wife Swap. Oh, Wife Swap is so good. It's
These
the
are all
Real
Amanda.
Real
DM
Housewife
her.
edition.
Yeah.
It's so good. So far, Angie went. I'm so bad with names. Angie went from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and then Melissa went from Jersey.
Are you spoiling?
No, I'm gonna
you're
wait.
saying they swapped.
Those are the ones that swapped. So when you watch, we can talk
Melissa's
about
a good
it.
one. All right, I'll
Yeah.
think about it. Okay, we need to we have 2 more shows to get to.
Okay, next.
Actually, we're gonna go home. No, just
Goodbye.
kidding. So, okay, Love Is Blind reunion.
Child.
What in the world?
What in the Jerry Springer?
What in the? But honestly, I just have to say, worst season ever of Love Is Blind. My opinion has not changed. I didn't even care for the reunion, and I had to force myself to watch the intros.
What in the? They need to sell tickets.
What was the intro to that Love Is Blind reunion? They're walking down these stairs, and you can tell it's so windy, and they're not ready to be doing a walk-in. They're not ready.
They're doing too much.
To be when you're walking down a hall and the camera's on you and you're moving and you feel good, you're looking up. They're walking downstairs while the wind is hitting them. Megan is pulling her hair back, trying to see the stairs, the wind is blowing. It's so awkward. They're trying to get down the stairs. And I'm this is the intro. They're not like, let them get on the ground first before you cut to them. Like, it was so weird. And then they had to have like this singer on for like the whole beginning, and they had to make us feel like it's this huge like artist. Let me find my notes because like this is how much I don't remember. I wrote this down. It's like Miles something. What was his name? Hold on a second.
I have no idea. Miles is the one name I remember.
It was Miles Smith. They were trying to push this singer so hard. They're like, Miles Smith, everyone. And they would just cut to the audience of like them singing the words to make it seem like there's this big artist up on stage.
And I'm like, am I
I'm
not
like,
in
this
the
is
know?
so awkward. And no,
I
they
thought maybe
literally-
you knew who he was. 'Cause I had
no,
no idea.
they were having like they literally probably had people purposely like know some like mouth the words so that they could like make it seem like it was this
Just
big
throw this whole season out. Like even
when I saw the intro, I was like, oh, basura. I was like, throw it out.
But I was also here for it. So let's talk about looks. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on, Anton. What didn't you like about his outfit?
Well, he wasn't dressed for the occasion.
He looks like a skater boy.
Who approved this? You didn't show anybody your outfit. The reunion is the look, honey.
His girlfriend Melissa did.
Like Miranda.
Oh, I was close.
I hope you guys are enjoying
Bro,
this.
but this is close. I was very close. The M's? Come on.
Okay, Ashley.
Oh, no, she didn't. But
Girl.
I would say, like, even though I don't give a shit, I can't stand Casey, she looked
Yeah.
fire.
Casey looked fire.
Megan looked fire. Is there a Megan? There's no Megan.
Yes,
Is there a
Marco Megan.
No, okay, not Megan. No, that's not how I mean. What's the
Oh
other one?
my God.
What's the one that was
Guys,
dating Joe? What's her name?
Madison.
It was M. C. Madison. Madison looked good too.
I'm podcasting with Lacey today. You know what it is, guys? We've had a full work day. She's usually not this bad. We've had a full work day, and we're after work here in on it so that we
Don't
could
make
get
excuses
here.
for me, guys. I'm this slow.
Right? No, don't ever say that. Right after the Love Is Blind reunion, we tried to fit it in, so that's why. Okay, Madison, definitely an improvement. Like looking better.
Oh, Jordan looks
She's
so
pretty.
cute. Jordan. Oh.
Okay, Jordan broke my heart into a million pieces.
His facial expressions.
I
could
was
just
in
cry.
a pool of my own tears. Like, I couldn't look at Jordan during the reunion while Megan was sharing her life updates that she's a mom, that she's in
She's
a
a
relationship,
mamacita.
she's a mamacita. And it just kept panning to Jordan, ready to cry. Somebody give this man a hug. Somebody go slide in and be the love of his life.
Ledger. Brooks. Brooks is her baby's name. Give it to me. I just want to know if I remember the name. But yes, I mean, I'm happy for her. Like, she seems good. Poor Paul was like, what the fuck is this Jerry Springer shit I'm attending?
Yeah,
But
Paul was being the new man and the baby's father, like in the audience, seeing all of this. He's probably like, "What did I sign up for?"
Yeah.
But Jordan just really. it was
Jordan's fine. He
devastating.
said he out there dating casually. He out there doing
No,
his thing.
he said I'm barely dating.
He said casually. He's casually dating.
Don't say Jordan's fine. Did you see him?
He's fine. He dodged a bullet with Megan. That wasn't his person.
Sure, but I'm still so sad. I can't even look at him.
I felt more bad that he had to explain to freaking Matt.
Girl.
Mike. They get to explain to Mike the freaking different diabetes. Like, freaking, that part
was so messed
sad.
up. Jordan is the only person I liked on this season, literally. But that was so messed up. And then we find out that Mike had gone on dates with Megan. And then Jordan says, oh, yeah, Mike took me out for drinks, whatever, so we could sit down and he could let me know that he dated Megan. That's crazy. And then Paul's sitting there with their kid. Like, what the fuck? I was like, Megan.
Well,
That
Megan,
is
we hope
crazy.
you're doing good, sis.
She's great. She's
Jordan's
fine.
fine. Jordan's gonna be fine too. His DMs must be.
I feel like now people are gonna feel bad for him, and like also he's such a sweetheart. He's such an amazing, proud father. I think he will do just fine. It's just it was just hard to see him trying to just like smile through it. It was hard for me to watch.
Jordan, I could play matchmaker. Who you want to be set up with?
Yeah, let her know.
You.
And then Madison, she was hurt. She
She
hurt.
went in on Casey. Whoo!
Well, she had a right to.
As she should. Yeah, Casey, what are you freaking homie hopping for?
Who has Casey not tried to be with?
Jordan.
On this freaking cast. Like, literally, Jordan. And, like, the whole thing with Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
Bringing it. This unhinged ass reunion. They're like, and here's Chris Paul. Like, I'm like, this is so stupid. They're shooting for the ring. So then Patrick takes the ring back, which is embarrassing.
So embarrassing. And then Allie had to explain.
Then they did a shootout. And then he 2 times, he didn't want to give it back. He's like, I'll give it to you in Denver. He said it a few times. And then, like, when the crowd booed him, he was like, I'm just kidding. He wasn't kidding. He didn't want to give it back. He lost the shootout and had to give it to
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
That whole thing.
My
was
favorite
so
when Vanessa was like, should we just give it back to the producers since they
literally.
paid for it?
Why would Casey get it? And she doesn't deserve it. What is that, her championship ring for hooking up with the most cast members?
And what is Patrick going to do with it? Recycle it?
Like, literally, yo, I can't. Like, that whole thing is so weird. I totally agree. Give it back to production. Why do either of them get that ring? Doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure on The Bachelor, they make you, like, return the ring or something. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would they keep it?
It was $5,000. If you broke my heart, I'm going to pawn it and take myself
doesn't
to a nice
no, but it makes
dinner.
no sense that Netflix lets them keep it, is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she dipped out quick. I can understand if they went to the process, honeymoon, whatever. Like, I don't care. Yeah, but
why are we even acting like this is anybody's but Netflix's
like,
ring?
we literally spent 20 minutes on this damn ring.
Yeah. The shootout was so stupid.
Embarrassing, too. I was like, Patrick,
the
oh, boy.
fact that they're like, Chris Paul is here. I'm like, did you guys pay him?
Yeah, they had to do something.
Did you guys pay this guy? Yeah, but that wasn't something they had to do. That was so stupid.
I think and also, like, Netflix, I'm so sick of y'all fucking releasing shows 2 years later. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
Like, how long does it take to edit?
It's really crazy. I think there's a middle ground. We need enough time. Like, for example, Love Island does amazing. They're just, like, pumping out the episodes in real time, which is, like, unlike anything else. But they had their reunion literally weeks after the show wrapped. I think that's too soon because let them live life. Let them explore each other as couples. Like, give them a couple months to, like, see where they're at.
And 9 times out of 10, they're together.
Yeah, so, like, of course you're going to be together. You're barely even home. Yeah. Like, that's way too soon. But then you have this where it's like, oh, that happened back a decade ago before I was a grandfather. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think it's great that they get to watch it back and then give their opinions on some situations.
Yes, and, like, really process. And, like, even for us, like, watching Love Island, like, we were, like, all the breakups happened, like, after the reunion. It was so stupid. Yep. And nobody watched. They all leaned on that excuse. So it is great that they can watch it back. And also combat, like what the public views are and whatever they can, like, answer, you know, to public perception. But this is far too long.
You know what I thought was super diabolical?
Mm-hmm.
Big word for me. When
it's a big word for you today.
Madison was saying that Casey went up to her and was telling her what happened with her and Joe.
Eskimo sisters.
Girl, I would have clocked that bitch in the face. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I was
That's
engaged
not
to
how
this
you
man.
Tell a girl.
I was engaged to this man. You have the balls to come tell me how he broke your heart? I will.
And
fucking
she already
riot.
had Casey on her radar. Like,
I can't.
She was, like, trying to relate.
And I think Casey's a liar because everyone's saying, like, oh, my man ended up with Casey somehow. And she's like, that's not how it went down.
It kept happening. Yeah. Even Kate said that she had gone on a few dates. Who did Kate go on a few dates with?
Joe.
Was it Joe?
It was Joe. Yeah.
And she was just like, was it?
Yeah, because remember, Vanessa was like, Joe, is it you over there hiding when, is this about you?
It was another guy because Kate and Madison are friends. She went out with, I thought it was, no. Because there's another
Jordan.
guy
Blake?
that's not.
No. I think it was
I don't know.
Joe.
No, because there was because it was weird. We already knew about Joe and Casey.
Oh, it was a different guy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because we knew about Joe and Casey already. Like, who did Kate date? Hold on, let me check my notes. Okay. This is a musical interlude. I have fuck Casey in my notes, but I don't have, like, Kate went on a date with Brendan.
Brendan.
Kate went on a date with Brendan, and she had gone over to.
Yes.
She was with girlies all day. She was telling Kate, like gushing over. She was telling Casey. Kate was like, "Oh, to the girls, oh, I went on a date with Brendan, da da da." She's gushing over like the date. She's telling Casey. Casey's there. Then they go out that night, and then Casey's all over Brendan.
She's such a pick-me. Definitely a friendship I hope never finds me. And the way she's moving on social media shows me she's exactly who the hell we think she is.
Yeah, every instance. And then she's like, "That's not true." Girl, history and patterns of behavior say otherwise.
She's so insecure. She's so
oh
pick-me.
my God. I was like, what on earth?
You're not allowed on the pod.
Literally,
I'll riot.
Actually.
Actually, come on the pod. I'll tell you my thing about you.
I wish Anna went.
Me too. Like, come on, girl.
We also need to put her in the hot seat.
She's the biggest waste of time, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You signed up for this.
I know.
I need answers.
Out of everything. We need to talk about Anton and Allie. Allie looked amazing.
I felt so bad for Anton. Like, I have a soft spot for him.
You do.
I feel so, like.
His hair looked so much better.
And then when they brought up the friends talking about what he does, like, my heart broke for him.
That was so true, though. I thought that, like, even in the moment, I was like, first of all, this girl cornered your girl. She doesn't even know you. She's been dating your friend for 4 months. And what a bad friend that is to, like, plant the seed. Like, I thought that was crazy.
And they're not even together anymore.
But they're sitting here the whole reunion talking through. Allie's making these claims against Anton. She's saying he changed up. She's going through all these details. He's kind of taken it back. He's trying to work through. They're going back and forth. And then at the end, Vanessa looks over at Allie and said, "Allie, when did you know that you weren't going to say yes at the altar?" And Allie said, "The sandals, the flip-flops in Baja."
The slides. I thought he had slides on. They were Nike slides.
Yeah, but she said whatever.
Oh, she just said,
I wrote it down.
Because they showed it at the end.
I wrote down the quote. And it said, "The flip-flops in Baja."
I didn't like her friends either. I feel like when she had that whole conversation with her friends talking shit, it kind of showed me who she is too.
Yes. How they're sitting there talking about,
like, she deserves better. Like, he's not on the same caliber. Like, I was just like, what?
And, like, on TV is crazy.
Crazy work.
But, like, so everything that she said is irrelevant. If she said, like, she's basically saying she got the ick because he was wearing slides. What was he supposed to wear? She said the dogs were out. I'm like,
yeah,
that was so mean. And it's like, what then? Literally, what was the point of any of the conversation that you guys just had? And why did you go through with the experiment?
Bro,
is since you saw his toes?
And then to not want to talk about who she's dating now, I'm like, okay, sis, I'll find out on social.
Yeah, she's obviously like trying to act all like, oh, I have someone like that's somebody.
You know what? Anton doing fine with Marissa.
Go ahead.
Miranda. He's doing fine with Miranda. So he don't even need you. I'm happy for them. She seems perfect for him. And I bet you your man wasn't sitting there supporting you.
That was really crazy.
Like, Allie, I liked her in the beginning. I can't stand her now because I feel like
that bothered me. That's what she said was the moment. And because what was the point of everything else?
Yes.
That was mocking him, and then they had to show this. That was diabolical.
And she's making excuses.
They showed the
like
scene of his freaking feet in Baja at the end in the slides. They were normal. They were slides. I don't know. That was weird. Last couple though, Calabria,
KB,
and Edmund. I mean, I really don't know even what to say.
She took accountability, which I appreciated.
In some moments she did good. Like I appreciated that she said that she should have never cursed him out like that and like spoke down to him. It was all really sad. It gutted me when he was like, "KB, I would have never had a girl like you if it wasn't for this show." And I was like, and you could just see that she felt bad. Like, and it's like, yeah, I mean, yes, you will. Like, and also you'll find better for you.
She didn't want to.
You'll find better for you. Like, that girl didn't even really want you that much. Like, you guys weren't a fit. You weren't a fit. They were just such totally different personalities, vibes, approaches to a relationship.
Honestly, they were such a waste of time.
Vulnerability was different, like all of it.
I knew it in the pods. I was like, this is not.
And then she was just coming at him because he cries, and it's like, well, that's who he is. He's an emotional, vulnerable person, and
like It's funny because I feel like with age, I appreciate that. Like
Yeah, me
younger,
too.
I would be like, I don't want my man. But you better cry when
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah.
Mufasa dies. Like
Yeah,
we both
I
crying
think
up
it's
on
a
the couch.
beautiful thing. I
Mufasa
really
dies,
do.
right?
Yes. I hope everyone's having as much fun as we are with the names today. He does.
I'm like, fuck, Simba, Mufasa. Mufasa, yeah. Yep.
Ugh.
But
But yeah.
anyways, it was, yeah, I don't know. I think they need to take like a break. Netflix, you need to hire a whole new production team. You need someone new to do casting.
Yeah.
Like, hire
That
us.
was
Yo, we
so
hired some great
crazy.
people.
Are we missing any couples? No.
Mm,
Honestly, I just didn't care for this
yes,
season.
Annie.
Oh, Annie and Nick.
Annie, your hair looked fire, girl.
Girl, you got a different stylist that wasn't you.
You looked amazing.
She did look amazing.
Nick didn't talk
I
much.
did feel bad for her. Nick did not talk much. He got off easy.
Did.
I was happy that she addressed, like, kind of begging for him. She's like, I should have never done that. I was cringe watching that. And, like, she literally is like, my person would never make me feel like I had to, like, beg for this. And she also was like, I was watching myself back, realizing I've forced us through the whole way, and I've, like, carried us up the mountain
He was
alone.
done, yeah.
And, like, everything she said, I was like, good for you. And you know what? You're stronger for it. She's reflected. And, she'll find
She looks
the right
amazing,
person.
too. Yeah,
She
I
does.
think between her, Madison, like, the therapy works wonders. I feel like they need to learn to love themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would have never got out. I feel like even like honeymoon.
Madison was still, like, she's still in a place of, like,
I could tell. She was so
Yeah.
hurt about something. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do you see in that
you don't
man?
need this
Yeah.
man's validation whatsoever.
And look who he jumped from. He literally went to Casey, and this
Yeah.
girl couldn't even vocalize to Patrick that she didn't want to be with him.
That was
embarrassing.
crazy.
Crazy work.
Crazy.
All right, let's get into
Okay.
Selling Sunset.
Selling Sunset.
New
Okay,
season.
so we've watched up to episode 4. We will continue for the next episode and give you our updated thoughts. I will say, this season came in hot with the drama. By episode 2, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, they did not. Usually they
Child.
drop the big thing in the middle, or it was like, oh, we have so much drama this season. We're starting with this. Nicole is somebody that I have literally always hated so much on reality TV. Like, I really don't like to use that word, but, like, I can't stand her. And this was the icing on the cake for me.
It's crazy to me that she is a realtor because she doesn't read a room. She
Yeah.
has no people skills.
No.
She's like, I'm just like, I don't understand how I would want you to sell me a property when I feel like you wouldn't even know what I'm asking
Yeah.
for because you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, she's like,
She's
Delulu.
delusional.
Delulu.
And it's bad because everybody that's on all different sides, that's not friends with everybody, that had the general consensus to be like, this is straight up so wrong. Like, I commend even Brie, who's not on good terms with Chrishell. Love Brie. And I love Chrishell, but, like, Brie being like, look, like, we're not even in a good space right now, but that is dirty. That is nasty work. Like, you don't say that.
My thing about her, too, is like, I don't understand why you're so fucking involved in people's business.
She's so nasty.
Like, even if Scott, I mean, Emma obviously said she was not involved with a married man, whatever. But, like, girl, who are you to fucking air something like that? Like, shut up. Mind your business. That's crazy work. And then with the whole Chrishell thing, also crazy work. Like, what are you attacking people's families for? Like, their home. Like, it's just crazy to me.
To quickly talk about the Emma thing before addressing the Chrishell one, like, it was such a big deal last season. Nicole made it such a big deal that Emma slept with a married man, and it was like the plot line of the season, and it blew up everywhere, and everyone was appalled, and, like, people were speaking out and being like, this isn't true. And it's like, you put that out there, and it's like, half the people are going to think this is true, and, like, people who maybe aren't fond of Emma are definitely going to think it's not true, and, like, you're staining her name. And you went with it, and everybody tried to check you at the end of the season, and you stood your ground, and you were so firm in it, and you did it you completely stood by it the entire time. Then this season, she sits across from her, and she's like, oh, well, I didn't know it wasn't accurate.
She's blaming someone else.
She starts blaming
Yeah.
her own friend, which
Yeah.
how bad of a friend are you? You're still not even taking accountability. Now you're putting it on
Like,
somebody else.
She brought this to light, not me. Like,
She's like,
girl.
I don't understand how this got
She
so big.
She should have taken accountability.
It got so big because of your big ass lying mouth.
Mhm.
What are you talking about?
The fuck is her husband telling her?
And then she just started
I'd be
acting,
like, apologize.
where did this come from? Oh, gee golly. And I'm like, it came from you. What are you all of a sudden it's not a big deal, and why is it a big deal? That was crazy. She admitted it wasn't true.
I don't even like Emma. But Nicole's personality is so vom that is just for example, like there's people that there's people I just don't fuck with. Like, like if you're someone that I think you've slept with a married man, I just won't bring myself around you. I'm not gonna go telling people you slept with him.
Right.
Like I
know
feel
on
like
television
a
and be wrong.
Thing. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. That's someone's life. Like, even it's just crazy ruining a marriage, if anything, if it's not true.
Yes.
2, ruining character. I wouldn't want to work with an agent that I know sleeps with married men.
And then, what
is wrong with you?
And then also, this is a person that she was doing business with. So now, like, is that deal, I'm sure, like, that they're not going to work together again.
And she's
like,
married.
That messed with her money.
What if someone said that about her husband?
Yeah, literally. It's so unhinged. It's so inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to Girls Giving, and she's literally ripping Chrishell's dead parents. Get out of here.
And another thing, I don't care for Chrishell either, but Chrishell talks about her character, like talks about Nicole. She doesn't talk about Nicole's husband. She doesn't talk about anyone else but Nicole. And that Nicole
and Nicole's actions. And
Yep.
the reason why Chrishell gets so mad too is because Nicole has done this to her before, and she did it to her best fucking friend. So I don't blame her for feeling bitter or whatever. And honestly, even the stupid thing about, my eyesight. I literally was like, I just can't. She's so insufferable. She's so insufferable. I had an eye injury. I just literally was like, you're so annoying. And then what came out of her mouth to Chrishell, I was like, you know what? I think at this point it was the right move to just get rid of her. Cause like, she's so miserable and insufferable.
Amanza. Oh my God.
Can we please give Amanza her flowers?
Can you come on our pod?
Amanza, one thing about her, she will always stand on business.
Yep. She literally was like, Chrishell, you're wrong for this. Nicole, you're wrong for this. And then Nicole fucking and she was like, get the fuck out. Yep.
She has been that girl. I am so proud of how Amanza handled it. I think like the world of her in like the way that she acted was so appropriate. And it was crazy to me that Nicole just kept sitting at the table. Girl, get up.
She can't read a room.
Get up.
She literally can't read
the whole room left, and she was still sitting there. Yeah. She's out.
And then she's like, I guess I should go. Girl.
And she still did not ever see it. Like even when people had to pull her aside and talk to her about it, she still didn't see it. And I was dead because not only did Amanza tell her how wrong she was and called her out, she said, girl, don't even play like you weren't doing coke. I was doing it with you.
She goes, you did OD? I was like, oh my God.
I was absolutely.
She goes, I'll say it.
Thrown.
And the whole time I'm looking at their noses, I'm like, their noses look good for people that do cocaine.
Gagged. Girl, I was gagged. She's like, not only did you do it, I saw you because we were doing it together. And I was like, she's like, you can't sit here with this little act any longer. Like, I loved it. I ate it up, and I love Chrishell, so I'm just want to say that. Like, it was so satisfying. But you know who I don't at first, like, I was a little bothered by Mary. Like, I have felt this way about Mary sometimes, where sometimes I'm like, you love to play all sides. Sometimes I'm just like, you're such a coward with it. Like, just stick up for your friend or whatever. Like, how Amanza acted is the standard. And like, Mary in that moment being like, let's go outside. And they were like, go outside for what? You're going to have a talk with her? Because she was like, let's talk outside.
But I see Mary's side. She's been friends with her for a long time. These girls are newer in the group. But Mary finally wiped her hands clean of it.
So many times. Mary wasn't even talking to her because of what she did to Emma.
I know. I just think Mary, like, I feel like she woke up towards the end of this, like, like she got her, like, when
she was like, there's no saving this.
Yeah, I think, but it's kind of hard when maybe the drugs got to fucking Nicole and she's just not the same person she was back then.
We're going to get a defamation lawsuit, but that Amanza Amanza can be our witness.
I'm just repeating what I've seen. Yeah,
no, I know. No, I'm screaming. And it's like, and she's like, let me tell you. And she's telling, this is the funniest part about Nicole's personality. She's looking Amanda in the eyes, who's done coke with her. And she's like, yeah, I like edibles.
Oh, yeah, she
I
talked about edibles.
weed. And Amanda's looking at her stupid face like, bitch.
Let's be for real.
We did it together. I was living.
And then Nicole's so fucking delusional. She's sitting across from Brett and
Jason.
I got one out of two. And she's like, how am I supposed to defend myself? She's like, maybe I should have said something about her.
She didn't realize she was being fired. Like,
yeah, she wasn't.
They're not trying to talk about a compromise or
also
resolution.
For these women, like how grown they are. I'm like, this is some catty, childish ass shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking. Maybe we're the same age. I don't even fucking know. But I'm just like, I would never want to be in this fucking table
we're
of
definitely
drama.
not the same age.
No, we're not.
Nicole.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. But I'm just saying, like, I can't believe it. Ugh.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Emma, another Delulu woman from man.
Okay, let's talk about that to wrap it up. Emma, so we don't know yet. It just got introduced. We just stopped at episode 4, so we know the plot twist is coming on the friendship with Emma and Chrishell. But so Emma's dating Blake Davis, and if you look back at history, because I was doing some digging, he's a billionaire. Which that's certainly why she answered the DM. Yeah. But he has had really questionable posts, commentary, stances, whatever. They've been on again, off again over the past year or two. So what we do know is this is she's dating him, and she basically says she's back with this guy, and she's telling Chelsea kind of with her tail between her legs, and she's like, but Chrishell hates him. So I'm nervous. So we know there's already history, and there's a reason why. We don't really know too much yet, just that he's a little bit immature. We don't know.
Based off what we see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's things that they hint about where Chelsea says I see the things that are the issues that you have, but I'll support you no matter what.
Which is what a friend should say.
Yeah. So we know that Chelsea's gonna still be there for her, which is the right thing to do. And then Chrishell is kind of just girl, and she looks like she's trying to save her. So we don't know yet the context to be able to judge is she being too harsh? I don't know yet, but it was sad. It was hard to watch that scene where he came to sit down. It was rough.
Bro, he says he doesn't eat vegetables. He doesn't eat fruits. Guac is vavy. Yeah. Whatever the hell he said. And I'm just what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And Chrishell's this whole ass bad bitch on a TV show, has her own business.
Mean Emma?
Yeah, sorry. Emma is has her empanada business. She's thriving. She has her own show. She's hot. She's all the things.
Yeah, she can't have anyone shows.
And yes, he's a billionaire, but you, first of all, are your own millionaire. And you can find a worthy, incredible man that you relate to. Yeah.
Because she does say that when they spend time together, she feels like she could be a child and enjoys those things. My thing with the whole addressing after he left, I'm more of a Chelsea approach.
Yeah.
And I feel I'm like that because I don't want my friend to ever feel scared to come talk to me. Whereas with Chrishell, that would be a really tough. I know she wants the best for me, but I feel it's her way or no way.
Yes.
Why can't I feel it's hard for her to fake the funk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would need a friend
and
to
they're
let
so close. It's a little tough for it to be that girl that's doing that, but they're actual sisters. And I think Chrishell, it's out of love where she's girl,
it's
we're
definitely
not
from a
doing
good place.
this.
Yeah.
But it's tough because your friend will go kind of silent on you and stop sharing things. And when there's something wrong, also won't share those things. So it's a tough thing to navigate. And we do know in real life, they're not friends now either.
And maybe it's for the
and
better.
It gets ugly.
Being ugly, but
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's sad that I don't know that it's for the better. I think they had such they were like us, blood sisters.
Yeah, but we support each other. I feel we're very
we learn
on
that to each other.
Yeah, and because I feel our friendship is more important.
Yes.
And if I'm gonna be here long term, I may be you know what, this is what I got to deal with. I don't think he's your forever person, but I will support you in your choices and wish you the best.
Right. We would never do that to each other. However, what I meant was their bond was that, and I just find it so insane that it doesn't feel it's for the better that you lost. If she's gonna, I'm going to expect, and I'll be disappointed if this isn't the case, that Chrishell has serious reason to be this is a no and cost a friendship. That's tough. I don't know.
I mean, I can also see like it's super hard to be friends with someone that you cannot stand their partner.
Yeah.
That's always going to be
Yeah.
around.
He better be like so fucking bad. Like, what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
But then, I mean, and then it's also like Emma must be that serious about him if it's worth losing the friendship over. So
yeah, it's tough. I don't know. It's sad
we'll
to see,
see,
but
we'll
we'll
see.
see what happens. We'll have more like thoughts as we get to actually see their story play out. Sad to see that it does cause like them to like. I saw Chriselle say somewhere like, "I love her from afar," and I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Life
We
goes
will
on.
keep watching and let them know where they can find us.
Yeah, better stop playing and follow our Facebook group, Reality TV and T.
Yes.
Please. And then, girl, please, Reality TV and T. And then we're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, let me give you a nice still.
Bye. You got to say bye first.
Oh, bye, guys.